It has always been a goal of the Commission on Human Rights to make the Philippines a place of equal opportunity, a cornerstone of peace, unity, and nation building. Since its establishment in the year 1987, CHR continues to prove its importance in our society by providing protection to the victims of social and political injustices. They've been the beacon of truth, the defenders of the vulnerable, and the protectors of dignity. This year, as we celebrate the Human Rights Week and the 73rd anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the regional offices of the Commission on Human Rights made their impacts on their respective communities. Let us all be witnesses to some of their achievements, starting with the Commission on Human Rights. One of the major accomplishments during the 5th Commission is the Online Human Rights Academy, or AURA. This is the Commission's e-learning platform that can be used for presenting information, education, and communication materials on human rights. It serves as a one-stop shop learning management system on human rights education and training. This platform will offer webinars for the public, will be populated with learning modules, and will open specialized courses on human rights. They've also created an app called Hotspot, or Historical Online Teaching Spot. Its goal is to educate the people about human rights and history through interactive online education and entertainment or edutainment. The National Capital Region continues to serve its mandate to the people by conducting a field investigation, providing legal matters, conducting seminars about their human rights, and conducting a quick response operation and jail visitation. In CHR Cordillera Administrative Region, their employees travel the mountain ranges and rivers of Cordillera to bring its services closer to the people in the name of public service. Activities such as Women's Month celebration, 18-day campaign to end violence against women, Voters Education last 2018, and Human Rights Day last 2018 and 2019. With its construction at the Regional Government Center, the CHR Region 2 Cagayan Valley office was the first office in the entire country that was housed at its very own building. In 2015, they witnessed the inauguration of the expanded office space with the addition of a dormitory, conference room, and a child ride center office with a playground. Along with CHR Region 2, the Central Luzon office had its own groundbreaking ceremony and inauguration for its new building. Some of the accomplishments are ISO certification, organizing Katuwiran Run for Human Rights, adolescent pregnancy as a national emergency, conducting Women's Rights Forum, commencing the Karapatan Caravan, and online palengke under Project Hope. The CHR Region 3 also helped their farmers on selling their products in Central Luzon. Calabarzon also conducted several investigations against human rights violations, giving seminars and information to the public, creating awareness and educating people are some of the main priorities in the region. The Mimaropa region also has its own share of accomplishments. They conducted celebratory events such as lectures on human rights principles and concepts, lecture and information drive for women, children, and persons with disabilities, lectures on sexual orientation, gender identity and expression, lectures on the rights of persons deprived of liberty. They even created an art workshop about anti-death penalty and Kabataan Karapatan Caravan. CHR Bicol Region diligently brings its services where and when they are needed. They prioritize giving information and awareness to their community, especially those who are in rural areas and far lands, educating their people about their rights and creating human rights activities. They also investigate any human rights violations and protect those who are vulnerable. The Western Visayas Regional Office also conducted several campaigns such as advocacy campaigns, publications information, and education campaigns. They also created human rights protection and promotion services. They also have their own Kabataan Karapatan Caravan and conducted lectures for the marginalized sectors, such as persons with disabilities, persons deprived of liberty, and indigenous people. In the Mindanao regions, the Zamboanga Peninsula Regional Office making its presence felt in their community by establishing a continuing program of research, education, and information, creating advocacy programs, human rights education, and conducting human rights services. They also promote human rights by empowering the right holders. In the Davao region, they remain steadfast in being the conscience of government and the people. They seek truths in human rights issues and prevents human rights violation amidst adversity and unexpected circumstances. The CHR Region 11 rise to its constitutional power to establish continuing research, education, and information program. Region 12 stayed true to its mandate as they continue to bring awareness to their community by giving out information about the rights of their people, especially to those who are at a disadvantage, the marginalized, vulnerable sectors of the society, and persons deprived of liberty. The Caraga Regional Office is one of the 5 newly created regional offices in 2016. One of its significant development under the 5th Commission was the Promotion and Advocacy Division, also known as PAD. They focused on increasing their personnel to greatly strengthen the PAD. Under the division are 4 major sub-programs, namely Human Rights Action Center, Center for Human Rights Education, Civil Society Organizations Collaboration, and Advocacy and Celebratory Events. With their outstanding efforts, the regional offices truly deserves recognition. They never fail to serve their mandates and serve their people. As long as there are people to serve, the Commission on Human Rights will continue to seek the truth, serve its mission, and make the Philippines a place of equality, justice, and dignity.